I'm listening. I got a good ear, come give it a bend. I could listen all day till you tell it to me. Say what you wanna, I will be listening. Say what you gotta, I will be listening.
We celebrate the marriage of Alex and Erika. I know this means a lot to them to have you here to share this moment with them.
Simple thought, but I tell you what, some folks really don't listen much. Only give it one way, you can tell it to me. And I've sang a bunch and I've talked enough, so this is my time to listen up. You got something to say, we'll go on.
I think you know that Alex and Erika are big movie quote fans. And so I asked Erika, I said, why did you go on with this? You had every reason to postpone. And she sent me a quote from When Harry Met Sally. It says, when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible. And that brings us here today.
Alex, I remember our first date like it was yesterday. You recommended a restaurant in Ripon, but I made you take me to El Jardín because if the date went south, I could run next door and talk to Kim about it. But the date went great. We talked about ridiculous things like Groupon, our favorite movie quotes, and you lovingly told me about the time your mom thought Beyonce was pronounced Beyonce. You made me laugh the entire night. When it was over, we both agreed we couldn't wait to see each other again.
Through wide open space, with no map.
The next day, Kim asked me how our date went, and when I told her about it, I said that if you were really as great as you seem, that I was going to marry you someday. Now, 5 years and one world pandemic later, it's exactly what I get to do.
Erika, it seems so crazy to think over 5 years have passed since we first met. You were working 2 jobs, going to school, and raising a son all by yourself, and it wouldn't have shocked me if you were also learning Mandarin at the same time. Your schedule was packed, to say the least, but I was lucky enough to land a date. We went to El Jardín, or as you like to say, that place where you tricked me into buying you tacos. Sucker. It was that night where we shared our love of movie quotes and deal hunting, and I quickly realized you were much more than just a beautiful face. In the years that have passed, we've grown as partners, as a family, and despite your heavy competition up here, you've become my best friend.
I'm still out here and I'm still moving along, still wondering. I'm still at it, I'm still keeping.
You're so much more than I ever knew to pray for. You're patient, funny, and kind, and you don't say anything when I come home with a new stack of books before reading the ones that I already have. You calm my soul when everything feels overwhelming. You make me laugh even when I don't want to, and you remind me that I am worthy even when I am full of self-doubt. You're my best friend. But of all the reasons that I love you, the thing that I love the most is the way that you love Aiden. You show him daily what it means to be a strong and loving partner, friend, and father. I read once that you shouldn't marry a man unless you would be proud to have a son exactly like him. And I can confidently say that I would be the luckiest mom in the world to have Aiden grow up to be like you. You were the member of our family that we didn't know was missing, and when we found you, we knew that you were going to be ours forever. I think it's fair to say that I've never been known for being the most decisive person. But I stand here today in front of our friends and family making the easiest decision I've ever made. Becoming your wife.